26 in MLS Next Pro. This matchup got us featuring the Real Monarchs returning home after 4 consecutive away matches where they lost all 4. As for the visiting team, they're currently in playoff contentions. That's Tacoma Defiance, following a recent home win against Sporting Kansas City 2. I'm Jacob Adams, and let's go ahead and take a look at the standings coming in to this one. Well, at the top of the table, it remains Austin FC, Timbers, and Houston Dynamos. And right there at that playoff cut line, you see Tacoma Defiance at 7. As long as they stay above 8, they will be fine. As for Real Monarchs, they sit 11. They're not out of the playoff contention yet, but the problem is health has not been on their side, and they haven't picked up a result since June. And now let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. Let's start with the home team in Real Monarchs. It's Max Kirkveit between the posts, Felix Ewald, Hayden Sargis at center back, Lincoln Ream and Ruben Masalas on the outside flanks. It's Dylan Kropp, Isaac Murphy as the center midfielders, Nicholas Silva, Owen Anderson on the outside, Antonio Ricalme as one of the 2 forwards, and Zach LaFerth as the other one. And now we go over to Tacoma Defiance. They line up in a 5-2-3 under Paulio Nagamura. And in goal for them, it's Max Anchor. In the center back positions, it's Gallatin Sandez, Jasper Winslow, Mark O'Neill. In the middle of the park, it's Danny Robles, and it's Ryan Sinceros Tafala. On the outsides, as the wingbacks, Charlie Gaffney, Cody Phoenix. And up top on the wingers, Rafael Haugarigi and Edison Carley. And rounding it out is one of the top goal scorers in the league, former USL 1 player, Mark Bronick. This Tacoma Defiance team sits at 10-4-10 on the season. Real Monarchs sit at 6-4-13 as we are just moments away from kickoff here in Utah at Zion Bank Stadium. Well, the Real Monarchs got to sit down with their head coach going into this one, and he just talked about how there's no real identity to this team. He's got different players in and out of the lineup every week, hasn't had a consistent number of players at practice. He said, quite frankly, the number of injuries and players going up and down in the Real Salt Lake system is just unreal right now. They're relying on majority teenagers. And he said, when we talked to him about what do you see off the field that maybe we don't see at all, he goes, look, I have to be reminded daily that I'm working with teenagers. I'm working with kids. A lot of these guys are still going to school, balancing that, along with some of them that are 17, 18, balancing trying to figure life out on their own without their parents for the first time. As some of them come here just to play soccer, they're trying to figure out how to pay rent, trying to figure out how to keep a job and play this game that they love, all while performing on the field. So there's a lot stacking up against this young Real Monarchs side. As for Tacoma Defiance, their head coach is a former Sporting Kansas City player in Paulio Nagamura. His advice to them is the only thing you can control is your work ethic. So that's what you can control. And that's what you're going to have to control. Look, every player has different talents. Every player has different sets. And he said he's looking to get the best out of them in this one. Well, it's Real Monarchs in the classic Real Salt Lake striped red and blue kit. Tacoma Defiance, the Seattle Sounders second team. They'll be in white tops with white shorts with a silverish color to them. The center referee will be in 6. We await the starting whistle from Adora Monroy as we are set for kickoff here at Zion Bank Stadium. Coming in this one, matchup history. Real Monarchs lead at 12-10-4 between these two clubs as we get set for the starting whistle. And we are underway here in Utah at Zion Bank Stadium. It's Real Monarchs versus Tacoma Defiance. And the Monarchs going to go quickly into the attacking side of the field. Headed around, it's going to bounce around there. Can Tacoma clear their lines? They're unable to. It's going to come back to the feet of a Real Salt Lake player, Real Monarchs player. There was Ewald there. It's turned over. Now here comes Tacoma Defiance. It's Tacoma. And that one's going to get hit off the defender and out for a throw-in. They'll reset it back into possession. The final game on this Sunday for MLS Next Pro. What does it have in store? Ball sent long. They're looking for Mark Bronick early. Why would you not be? 21 games, 12 goals, 4 assists. They bought him in February from USL 1 side Union Omaha. Real Monarchs just going to knock it around the back line. Well, the Real Monarchs, their schedule doesn't get any easier for a team that needs victories to get into the playoffs. It's going to be a heavy push. They got North Texas at North Texas. Then they got San Jose 2 at San Jose 2. And then they got Minnesota. All those teams are currently sitting in the playoffs right now. So not an easy schedule coming for them. They're going to try to get a result here at home tonight. This one pushed into the center back position for Tacoma. That looks like Gallatin Sandez, the one to bring it out. Now Tacoma just going to move it down that right-hand side. Sends it long, looking for Bronick. And it's going to skip back to the feet of Kirkfleet. Just going to hold it up and allow his team to regather their thoughts. It's going to find itself out there on that left-hand side. Now the center back just going to walk it forward. Real Monarchs still in possession. Under pressure, going to work it all the way back to Kirkfleet. Now it's going to come out to Ewalt. He plays it down the line. Players losing their footing. Now it's going to break. It's Lincoln Ream. 16-year-old breaks down the right-hand side. He puts it in, and it's just going to be behind the outside player there for Real Monarchs. Look like Owen Anderson in the area. It's going to be a throw-in on that far side for Tacoma. Owens back into play now for Tacoma. 3 minutes gone, still 0-0. And there's going to be the first foul in this one. It's going to be a set piece for Tacoma. Good hold up by Mark Bronick, able to just draw the contact, went down and collected the foul. Unfortunately for him, this Tacoma team, we talked about it, and the coach's call with Paulie Nagamura, it was quite simple. The Seattle Sounders were in the market for a number 9 on the MLS side. Mark Bronick is still in the developmental phase at 19. Well, they went and found a DP forward in Dejan Jolovich. And this one's going to roll out for a goal kick, which is just going to allow time for Mark Bronick to continue to grow as a player. Why, it's going to be somewhat of a setback for him, but he's still looking to break into that first team. He was brought here for a reason, out of USL 1. And look, he's 19 with 12 goals on the season. Definitely the player that Real Monarchs do not want on the ball in this one. Monarchs just trying to break out there. They're under heavy pressure. Appeals for a foul. Referee says play on, and it's out of bounds for a throw-in. Should be a Real Monarchs throw on that far side. Looks like they're going to go backwards to the feet of their center backs. This one chipped long into that corner. They're looking for Owen Anderson. It's Owen Anderson on it, and a good step from the defender. Looks like Winslow was the one over there. He's going to switch the sides of attack. He finds it with Haurigi. And it's defended well. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Real Monarchs. And they get it back into play. Well, Monarchs going to try to get a little spell of possession, but they're under pressure immediately from Tacoma. There was a foul called. Just going to swing it around now. Coach Lowry of the Real Monarchs talked about his forward, Antonio Ricalme. Said really he's probably the next one to get called up to that first team. He's got that star potential about him. He's only got the 3 goals on the season, but he's been moved around quite a bit. A lot of these players having to play out of positions with injuries and no players gone. Talked about how multiple players had to play center back for the first time in their last match, and he goes, it's good but bad. We get to see where players can play at, but we don't get to develop them in their actual positions. As Real Monarchs just going to move it around. It's with Felix Ewell. This one laid off. It bounces around. It finds itself at the feet of Silva. Silva puts it across the box. Cleared away back to Silva. Real Monarchs on top of the 18. They put one in. Headed away. Tacoma with it on the left-hand side. Trying to dance between his defenders. He can't. And there's going to be a foul. Haurigi does well to draw the contact. Just looked like Haurigi got some help there from Phoenix. And then they were just able to cause some chaos, which led to the foul. Center referee, 4th official going to come together. Like a headset malfunction for the referees. We'll get that situated quickly. And we're back in play. Tacoma goes backwards. Now they send it long to the far corner. The sun finally looks to have set behind the stands. Will make it a lot easier to see that left-hand side of the field for Real Monarchs. It's going to be a throw-in deep into the defensive third. Throw-in goes long, headed away by Tacoma. Cleared away by Real Monarchs. Monarchs had nobody up there, and it's going to roll to the feet of Anchor. And what's been a pretty quiet first 10 minutes here in Utah. Tacoma going to take that green space in front of him. Now they find a connecting pass. And just drop it right back into possession. Now it's going to come back out here to the far-hand side. It's with Phoenix. He lays it back out. Defender almost gets his pocket pick. Now they combine through 2 defenders. They have it on that far-hand side. Going to goal looks to be Edison Carley. He clips one into the box, and it's over the head of his fellow attacking player who was in an offsides position anyways, and there comes the flag. 10 minutes gone, still 0-0. Both teams still trying to find their footing in this one. That was Kirkfleet with the goalkeeper at his feet. And now they're going to try to combine out of it as Real Monarchs, and it's turned over in the middle of the field. Tacoma gets it in a dangerous area. It's Carley. And it's going to be easily gathered by Max Kirkfleet. He's got 16 matches, 15 starts, 1 clean sheet on the season. Lefert takes some contact. Referee says no. And Real Monarchs go right back to possession. Last time these two teams met, it was a 4-2 win for Tacoma at home. All time, Real Monarchs have the better end of it. Seen the Real Salt Lake system deal players at will recently. This one still just getting passed around in possession. Both of these teams tied to two of the more historic MLS sides. Seen players like Justin Glad, Diego Luna, and Xavier Gozo come through this system for RSL. They're just looking for the next ones to be that. Those players that step up and make an impact on the MLS side. Seattle, Tacoma FC also talked about their pipeline to Seattle, talking about how many players on that first team have at one point in their career been Tacoma Defiance players. As Real Monarchs move it to this right-hand side. Good little spell of possession by Real Monarchs. Just been patient, this young side has. Long switch gets away from him, and it's out for a throw-in. And now this one's sent long. Long switch, looking to be complete. Can he keep it in play? He can't. Now he's on the right-hand side dancing. Looking to play in Bronick, unable to do so. And now Real Monarchs can get back on the ball. Both teams still trying to feel each other out in this one. Talk about preparing for this match with Tacoma Defiance. And they said, look, we got to focus on our player development. We're going to prepare the same way we do for every team. The things we know about this Monarchs team, they're well coached, and they're going to try to find a way to fight, but they've had a lot of rotation, so they're hard to prepare for. You don't really know what you're going to get. Tacoma comes in on a good run of form in their last 5. 3 wins to 2 losses. Taking down Colorado, Colorado, then the Whitecaps, and then Sporting Kansas City too. As this one's going to be moved around. This portion of the match is brought to you by Zion Banks, the official banks of Real Monarchs. They try to go forward with a line-breaking pass. It's intercepted by a Defiance defender. Now here come the Defiance. They work it to the right-hand side. And it goes right back to possession soccer for them. And it's right back to pinging it around between the center backs. Neither team trying to force it in the build. Real Monarchs dropping their players in behind the ball. Now they're going to bring the pressure. Can't let them switch out of it, and that's exactly what Defiance does. On the right-hand side now with some green space. A little recovery there from what looked to be Owen Anderson. Real Monarchs in a 4-4-2 flat. So a lot of room to expose there in the middle of the field for a little bit. This one hit long into the corner. Headed in, and it's going to go to the feet and hands of Kirkfleet. As this one's back in sitting at the feet of the center back. Neither team wanting to commit to the press yet. 15 minutes gone. 0-0 in Utah. Neither keeper really been tested. Actually, don't think there's a single shot yet in this one. There are no shots in this one. Referee's gonna check the ball. It's gonna be a drop ball on the sideline. And we're back in play. Well, Tacoma goes backwards once more. Now they swing it over to that far side. They switch the sides once again through the back line. Moving it right to left, now left to right. Just trying to find something. You look at this formation that Tacoma is in, it says it's a 5-2-3 on paper. But honestly, at times, it looks like there's the 3 defenders and 4 forwards. And then the 3 to 4 midfielders. Now it's back into play. It's more like a 3-3-4 in the attack. This one bounces back outside. That's Sandez. Sorry, Winslow was who that was on the ball. Now they just move it right back around. Winslow gets it on that left foot once more. He pings one long over the top of the back line, but it's just going to be hit too hard and out for a goal kick. Still no shots in the 19th minute. Good little turn here from the Real Monarchs midfielder. That pass going to be mishit and easily dealt with. Monarchs send the pressure though. It's coming with Lincoln Ream. As they try to use the advantage of the youth, get them flying. Calme unable to bring that one down. And now Tacoma able to win the ball back. Try to combine there, will collect a foul though. And it's back into play quickly. Now it's out here on the left-hand side. That's Cody Phoenix, he plays it down the line. And it's dealt with by Felix Ewell. And it's turned right back over. On the left-hand side is Defiance. Just gonna have to move it around that back line. Neither team really forcing much. 20 minutes gone. Still plenty of soccer left. And it's intercepted in the middle of the park. Can the Real Monarchs can they counter? And a miscue pass gonna roll to the feet of the keeper. Max Anchor not gonna have to do much there. And it's right back to possession. Moving it around slowly. They'll come back from right to left. And now here comes the press from Real Monarchs. And another foul called. Looks like that one was going to be on Zach LaFirth. Free kick, Tacoma. And we're back in action. Neither team willing to commit forward yet. Winslow on the left side. Tries to find Bronick. Bronick gets a touch over the center back, but it looks like Kirkfleet able to come out to clear the lines, and it's going to be a throw in Defiance. And it's right back to possession. They go to the feet of their center backs. Winslow now gathers it on the left side. Dropping more to a traditional four-back now. Have done well to change formations there quite often. Whether they're in possession, whether they're countering, or whether they're defending. Cody Phoenix going to step higher up the field now. Seems to be the one that drops a little bit further back in possession by the two wingbacks. Now he's going to gather it. He goes to Winslow. Winslow hits it down the line. Lincoln Ream got his head on it. They were unable to keep possession, though. It's right back to Tacoma. Tacoma miscues themselves into the corner. Dangerous ball into the middle of the box, but dealt with easily. Nope. Real Monarchs player really there to cause pressure to see if they could get an easy one. And now here come the Defiance after breaking the pressure. They have it on the far right-hand side. They switch it, play it into the left corner. It's with Phoenix. Phoenix puts it across the middle of the box, and it's into the hands of Max Kirkfleet. And it's right back into play. This portion of today's match is presented by Intermountain Health, the power of we. Lincoln Ream has it on the right side. He lays it off for Isaac Murphy. Murphy switches the sides of attack. They were under immediate pressure. That ball hanging up in the air just a tad too long. They find Murphy. Murphy splits the two defenders. At two more waiting. Forced to go backwards now is Real Monarchs. Murphy able to gather again. Can they switch out and find what looks to be Silva? They can. They find him on this right-hand side, but he lets it roll, and it gets away from him. It's going to be a Tacoma throw-in. They go back to possession. Tacoma just going to come outside to the left side. It's Phoenix. Phoenix puts in an early ball looking for Bronick. Defense does well to deal with it for now. And it's right back to possession work for Tacoma. They just ping this one around. If you like high-flying countering soccer, this one might not be for you. Now here comes Real Monarchs. LaFerth with it on that left side now. No options, no help, and it's turned over. Both of these teams playing the more patient tiki-taka type of soccer. Neither team wanting to open up the game quite yet. That was something Real Monarchs talked about. He goes, with the young squad, we can't, just with the mental maturity, you can't allow a game to get open. Bronick checks back to get it, unable to gather it cleanly. And it's going to be another foul on LaFerth. He's going to want to be careful as persistent infringement might start to build here in the first half for him. And it's right back into play. 25 minutes gone. Still no shots in this one. Here coming from Tacoma's bench. The drive up the field. Take the green space. They just continue to pass it around the back line. Now they have it on this left side. That looks to be Harigi, and now we're going to get a little extracurricular activity on the left-hand side. And it's right back into play for Salt Lake City. And it's right back to slow build-up soccer for them. Young squad done well to complete majority of their passes so far. Lincoln Ream on the right side. He cuts inside. He's coming at with speed. Dances between 1, 2, and he's going to run into a defender. Referee says no. Definitely going to be an argument from the Real Monarchs side, but in terms of PKs, would have been soft. Now here comes Tacoma. They gather on the left side. Phoenix tries to play centrally, and it's turned over. And the first touch gets away from him. And it's a quick back-to-back turnovers for each side. And now they just switch the sides of the field once again. Tacoma, it's one long, and it's going to get away from him and out for a throw in for Salt Lake City. And it's right back to possession. Finds the feet of the keeper. That's Kirkfleet, a 20-year-old. And now it's going to come out to Nicholas Silva. Silva finds Lincoln Ream. The teenagers trying to combine. Appeals for a handball on the close side. Now Bronick has it. Bronick gets it outside the 18, takes a shot, and it's straight into the hands of the keeper. Saw the whites of the gloves, and it was an easy save. They find Lincoln Ream on this far right side, on this close right side. Isaac Murphy just going to switch it around through his center back of Felix Ewald. Ewald finds a split pass. That breaks the line. Now comes Real Monarchs. Early cross from Lincoln Ream. And it's cleared away. Good early cross from Lincoln Ream. Just can't get it past that first defender. And we're back into play. It's Isaac Murphy. He goes backwards to Felix Ewald. Murphy again. Murphy trying to find the feet of his forwards. Can they get LaFerth involved here? And Max Anchor comes off his line to collect. He's got 5 clean sheets on the season through 18 starts. 15 games, 18 goals against. Giving up just over 1 goal a game. And Real Monarchs going to back off the press now, allow Tacoma some time to build. 30 minutes gone, half an hour of soccer played. A long switch. And it's turned over and won by Real Monarchs, and then it causes the foul. Free kick coming for them. This portion of tonight's match is presented by America First, the official credit union of Real Salt Lake. America First has game-changing solutions for every financial need. So join the winning team today at americafirst.com. As we just wait for this one to come back into play, Real Monarchs forced to go backwards once again. We've played half an hour of soccer, no shots by either team. Real Monarchs now have it on this close side. They switch through the middle. It's Isaac Murphy. Murphy switches it outside. Here come the Real Monarchs. 15 minutes left in the first half. Does one of these teams have a shot in them? Have something to change the output of this game so far. Each team over 100 passes completed. This one put in. They're looking for him on the back post. And a Tacoma Defiance defender is just going to have to clear it out for a corner kick. They had an option open on the back post. Looks like it was their center forward of LaFerth. And now over to take the corner. Looks to be Owen Anderson. He's appeared in 19 matches now, including this one. He'll come short for the corner. Calme to take it. Ball's delivered. It goes short and skips out of bounds. Referees say, we'll say, let's try it again. We're going to stack that front post with the two players. Looks like Zach LaFerth, one of them. The other one, Dylan Kropp. They move it around. It goes to Isaac Murphy. Murphy with the shot. Aches the deflection. Out for a corner kick. We'll do it on the other side. With the first shot opportunity of the game. And Isaac Murphy was just nearly inches away. Don't give him enough time. It's going to go a little bit over the top of the bar. And we're going to get another set piece from the other side. Here comes the corner. This one not going to get past the first defender. Out for a throw-in. Well, Monarchs look like they're going to attempt the long throw in here. Here comes the throw-in. It goes long. And it's cleared for now by Tacoma. Well, Monarchs have no option but to go all the way back to the feet of the keeper. Now they send it long, headed away. Again, Tacoma Defiance find a goal on a counter. They have it on the far right-hand side. They try to play the early ball to Bronick, and it's a crucial clearance by Isaac Murphy. He's been everywhere. Early ball in, and that one gonna just be cleared away. That was Felix Ewalt, actually. He was one that head coach talked about, not a natural center back. But he's found himself there now, and he's done well so far. Got his first start at center back in the last matchup. And now it's gonna be an out-swinging corner for Tacoma. They'll stack the front post, send one back post, line drive into the box, and it's headed just wide. And out for a goal kick here at Zion Bank Stadium. Sun nearly full set over the mountains. A good little corner kick drawn up there. Just did not get enough on it to get it into the goal. 35th minute, 0-0. What has a backdrop of a beautiful sunset in Utah. This one intercepted by Tacoma. Head coach of the Real Monarchs trying to get his players behind the ball. The key for them was to not concede early. They've done well so far not to. Tacoma trying to move it around. They said it simple, Defiance head coach. Winning on the road is never easy. Ball's out on the left side. Long ball smashed down the line. They're looking for Bronick. Bronick able to bring it down. And the offsides flag is going to come up. Mark Bronick wanted a foul. Instead, he gets offsides. Salt Lake City trying to build out. They turn. That looks to be Nicholas Silva, and his pass intercepted, but quickly won back in the middle of the field. That was Dylan Kropp that got it back. Real Monarchs going to be patient on it now. What can they find? We went 32 minutes without a shot. Then both teams had a good opportunity. It's on top of the 18. It just gets away from Dylan Kropp. And now we're going to see a yellow card. This looks like a whistle and a straight card. We'll wait for confirmation of who was the player to receive the card.
Yellow card caution. Real Monarchs number 38, Antonio Riquelme.
It was Antonio Riquelme that was over there that received the yellow card, so the center forward gets the first card of the match, the 18-year-old. His 19th appearance, he'll pick up a card with just about 9 minutes till halftime. Guess if you're a defensive-minded coach, you're going to take your 9 getting a yellow card over your center back. A little bit higher up the field anyways. This Real Monarchs team has defended with all 11 players from the first whistle, though. They're trying to find Riquelme on the first up top, unable to do so. Now Tacoma can try to build out of it. They get it out here to Phoenix. Phoenix forced to go backwards to Winslow. Winslow switches it over to Sandez. Quick build and switch here, but it's right to the feet of Real Monarchs. Owen Anderson lays it off. Now the Real Monarchs can build. They have it on the left side. And just gonna hold it up now. 39th minute. Now it's switched to the close side of your screen. They'll switch it right back. Both teams just using the key of patience right now. Trying to wait for the game to come to them, not trying to force anything. Switching the field one more time. Isaac Murphy with it. Trying to find the feet of Silva. Silva flicks it on, but right to the feet of Max Anchor. And now Anchor can just hold things up. Anchor just delaying. And now it's back into play. .40 minutes gone, 0-0 in Utah. Can hear it from the Tacoma bench. They got to close out the half. Don't want to give up a goal when you're on the road on the brink of halftime. And Bronick's going to be in an offside position once more. So a set piece just inside the defensive third coming for Salt Lake City. And we're back in play. Lincoln Ream combines to find LaFerth, and LaFerth hits the deck hard. Got to think a card's coming here. And there it is. It is in on goal if he doesn't get caught, or at least if he's not on goal, Lincoln Ream will be. Also, just any foul you commit in front of the opposing team's bench,
Yellow
it's going to have a little bit extra dramatics to it because of the reactions. Winslow picks up the card. Set piece coming from Antonio Riquelme. Winslow has 22 appearances with tonight's match. Here comes the right-footed out-swinging pass. Popped up in the air. That's going to come off a Real Monarchs player, and it's out for a goal kick as we enter the 42nd minute. Gotta think there won't be much stoppage time. Confirm that yellow card was to Jasper Winslow. Pressure now from Real Monarchs. Can hear the calls to double from the bench. Lincoln Ream steps in to win it. Now it's Nicholas Silva. Silva puts it up, deflects, and now we'll get a whistle. So a free kick coming out is what it looks like. So 2 cards to the first half, 1 to each team. So far, Antonio Riquelme and Jasper Winslow, the ones to receive the pocketbook. And we're right back into play. With the beautiful scenery drop back to this one. As Max Anchor just holds it up, you can see the sun setting in Salt Lake City. A little bit of possession here in the back third. Good pressure from Real Monarchs, just unlucky to not win it, but able to disrupt. Gotta like what you've seen from Real Monarchs press here at times in the first half. When they've pressed as a team. They've caused some issues. You gotta think if they continue to press that way, they might find the opening one. Now they'll drop the 11 players behind and catch their breath. '44th minute, just a minute left of regular time. And there's going to be a foul. Sliding challenge from behind. He's going to be lucky to avoid the pocketbook, but that looks like it's going to be his final whistle, his final warning. And it's right back into play as they move it around. Long ball smashed to the corner. And it's headed back to the hands of the keeper. Just awaiting the 4th official's final word. It's going to be no more than a minute, I would imagine. Well, if you want to see a disciplined young squad, that's what Real Monarchs have showed through the first 45 so far. Haven't allowed much.
1 minute will be added to the half.
And there is the final word for stoppage time. It will be 1 minute. Lincoln Ream has it on his right foot. Don't count out the kids. That's what the Real Monarchs are going to be standing on in this one. Trying to get the turn. They do with Isaac Murphy. He's going to go backwards once more, though. Left-footed ball looking for the corner. It's headed away. A minute of stoppage time almost gone. Does Real Monarchs have one last real opportunity in them? They're just going to ping it around and switch the sides of the field. They might be content to go to the locker room at a 0-0 deadlock. But here they come. It's Nicholas Silva. Silva with the shot, and a big save by Max Anchor. Ball back across the box. They can't clear their lines just yet. Owen Anderson gets it picked off of him. Now it finds Mark Bronick, but he's going to be forced back over, and that will cue the whistle for halftime. So the Real Monarchs wait till the last seconds of the first half to get the best opportunity of this one. But it was a big save by Max Anchor to close it out the half. That puts us at 0-0. A young but hungry Real Monarchs team heads to the locker room. Tacoma Defiance going to look for some regrouping. Haven't found much forward. It's 0-0 at half in Utah. Take a look at Colorado Rapids 2's youngest signing in club history. But first, MLS Next Pro announces its plans to shift the league competition calendar in 2027, aligning with Major League Soccer and top global soccer leagues. A sprint season will be played from February to May 2027, will be followed by the league's first summer to spring season in 2027-2028. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look at that.
MLS Next Pro will shift its competition calendar to align with MLS and other top global leagues, beginning in 2027 with the sprint season, followed by the first full summer to spring season in 2027-2028. The sprint season will run from February to May 2027 and will carry the weight of a full MLS Next Pro season, with 14 regular season matches per team, plus playoffs and MLS Next Pro Cup. The new calendar will begin with the 2027-2028 season, kicking off in July 2027 and concluding with MLS Next Pro Cup in June 2028 with a mid-December to early February winter break. The 2027-2028 season will feature 28 matches per team, followed by playoffs and MLS Next Pro Cup. There are many benefits to the new competition calendar, including improving player movement and player development opportunities. Stay tuned for more schedule announcements in the coming months.
Hi, my name is Nathan Chumba. I play midfielder for the Colorado Rapids.
Before becoming the youngest signing in club history, Nathan Chumba got his start in the Rapids Academy.
Andrew Keeley, the academy director, came up to my dad and he was like, we want Chumba to start playing with the academy. I was like 10, 11, I was super nervous. So I started playing with the U14s and training with them. Once they told me that I was going to play with the first team, that they wanted to give me my debut, I was so nervous. I can't even explain how nervous I was.
Chumba's performances in the academy earned him a homegrown contract at just 15 years old.
I was definitely super excited and kind of relieved a little bit. It's been one of my goals for a long time to sign a homegrown, but honestly, I was just so set on the future. I was super excited, super thankful that the club, believed in me at such a young age.
Chumba was called up to the first team and made his debut in the U.S. Open Cup, a moment even he couldn't believe.
The coach didn't have to put me in. It was 1-0, important game. So when Kyle, the AT, called me over, he was like, Chumba, you're going in. Nervous. I remember being on the bench with all the fans. My heart was just beating. I was super excited as well. My family and friends were here. It means a lot to even be put on the field at that level. Really thankful for the coach for believing in me, trusting me, the club, the players. I have a lot of good memories with them. It was a great moment for me that I'm gonna remember for a long time. It's a great accolade to have, to be the youngest person to debut, but honestly, I don't really think about, those things that much. The opportunity was there, I worked for them to trust me enough to give it to me. It means so much to me, it's my hometown team. I've been playing with and against the youth club for basically all my life. So to be able to say that I'm a homegrown for my hometown club, yeah, it means the world, to be honest.
On March 22nd, the Timbers called up Timbers 2 midfielder Eric Izoida ahead of their match against the LA Galaxy. Hours later, the 18-year-old academy product was named to the starting 11, making his MLS debut.
I didn't really know if I was starting or anything. I thought maybe I'd be on the bench, I'd play, but I was kind of just waiting for it. I was getting ready. I was like with my family, just chilling at home, really. I found out in the meeting right before the game, so like an hour 20 before the game. The anthem, it's always one of my favorite parts of every game. It's always, for me, that's like the crowd is engaged, everybody. It's just really cool experience. For me, just being in the stands, that's one of the parts of the game. And now being there, being on the field, doing it, it was just a really cool experience for me.
Confidence is everything in moments like these. And from the moment he walked into the locker room, Eric felt the trust of his teammates.
They were all just saying, we trust you, we believe in you, we know you're good enough for this. They were all just really positive, telling me that just to work hard out there, to not overdo it, just get into the game and just keep going. I'd say there was the first 10 minutes, I knew I had to go simple, I had to get it out. Then after 10, 15 minutes, I knew I was settling in. I made one good ball in behind, and then after that, I was good. And then second half, it took me 5, 10 minutes to get settled in again.
Moraz loses out.
In my mind, after I scored, I thought I only took 1 touch or 2 touch. I thought I just ripped it right away. It felt really good coming off the foot. In warm-ups, I had 2 really good shots as well. They both came off the post, so I was hoping it wouldn't come off the post, but it was just a really good shot. I scored, and I knew we had a little chance to get back in it, and it was just a really good moment for me.
These moments come once in a lifetime, and for Eric, having his family there to see it live was priceless.
They were just really proud. They were all just asking how the game was, asking all the details. They were talking to me, telling me all the stuff, how everybody was walking up to them. Everybody was saying congratulations, and even though after the loss, everybody was really happy for me. They were asking how they get our seats and how they know where we were, and I think my brother told them where they were at, and they were just really, they didn't even know they were on camera, so it was really surprising for them.
Eric's dream of making his debut has now become a reality.
I'm really grateful for all the coaches, for all they've done. They've all done a lot for me and everybody else who's on the second team and the first team. And it's really cool seeing the talents coming out of the academy right now too.
Now, he's focused on everything that comes after it.
For me, it's to obviously break into the first team fully, hopefully get regular minutes. Those are my goals. That's one of my goals. Also getting called into the national team, keep getting called in, and then just up from there.
Welcome back to Salt Lake City, Utah at Zions Bank Stadium, where we have a 0-0 matchup between Real Monarchs and Tacoma Defiance. Let's go ahead and take a look at score schedules and highlights. So we look at the latest scores. Chattanooga beat Carolina Core. New York Red Bulls 2 beat CT United. The Rapids lost to Ventura County. We had a draw against St. Louis City in North Texas. Inter Miami, Atlanta United draw as well. And TFC 2 takes down NYFC 2. Now let's take a look at what is to come. In MLS Next Pro, well, the one lone Tuesday match, Inter Miami, NYFC 2. And then Friday, we'll start things with Carolina Core, New England Revolution. And then Inter Miami will turn around and play again against Orlando City. And then the key match to watch, the 7 p.m. Eastern Time one, it's Houston Dynamos versus Austin FC 2. Those are two of the three top teams in the Western Conference. So a playoff match, what could be possibly the Western Conference championship match going into the playoffs, could be that one, deciding for the supporter shield between those two teams. So that's going to be one to watch. And let's take a look at first half highlights. Well, it was a slow first half, really, but Mark Bronick got a shot here. It just went straight to the hands of the keeper. Probably one of the best opportunities. Isaac Murphy's shot just gets it off the defender. Otherwise, probably would have been on frame. And then now we into the first half. That was a big shot, big save by Max Anchor. And a set piece that came off the thigh of a Real Monarchs forward, just goes high and over the top of the crossbar. Well, neither team really had that many chances in the first half, but we'll look to see if they have any more in them here in Utah. Back to Salt Lake City, Utah at Zion Banks Field. I'm Jacob Adams, and we get set for second half action. This game's still deadlocked at 0-0. And it's going to take something of quite magic to get this one opened up. No subs coming in at halftime, so teams come out the exact same. Well, like Tacoma said to start the game, winning on the road's not easy. But when you talk about it, it's been the discipline of the teenagers. You know, not very many players over the age of 20 on this Real Monarchs side that you can count. I think only about 3 of them are. But they've been disciplined in the press. They've gone at times, and when they've gone as a team. But they've sat back at times as well, and they've sat back as a team. They haven't allowed this veteran side for Tacoma to really break through. And that's something Coach Lowry is going to be very happy about. He said, look, the top teams in the league, they're the teams with the 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds, and the guys after college. He goes, look, we don't have a core of that right now. We got the different youth academy kids coming in and out every week, and so we're just trying to find something. We don't have a real identity, don't have a real system, but whatever he's got cooking tonight has worked so far. Let's see if they can continue that through 45. If you're Defiance, you got to get Mark Bronick more involved. As second half action is underway, you got a guy with 12 goals. He only has 1 real shot on the night, and that ball is going to be headed away for a Tacoma throw-in. Real Monarchs would love anything that could probably go to PKs. Tacoma's going to be a little disappointed with anything that's not 3 points outright. But if you can steal a point on the road, it's still a big result in MLS Next Pro. Ball clipped into the corner. Out to that left side. It's turned over. Lincoln Ream able to gather. If you're just joining us, it's Real Monarchs in the classic RSL blue and navy and red stripe kits. It's Tacoma Defiance in the little off-white from head to toe. Looks like an off-white with a little light blue for Tacoma. Referees in green. And here come Real Monarchs. That's with Owen Anderson. Anderson still dancing. He switches it out wide. Lincoln Ream now with it on the right foot. He enters the 18-yard box. Now he lays it off. Shot clipped in. Headed away by the first center back. Real Monarchs trying to regather. Able to do so. And they'll collect a foul. Set piece opportunity. Coming just 2 minutes into the second half. Real Monarchs trying to collect something, trying to create dangerously. You got to think they would love to get the first goal. Both of these teams in the first half moved the ball around real well. Each team had well over 200 passes in the first half. And both teams had over an 85% completion rate. And that's out for a throw-in for Real Monarchs. They move it around the middle of the field. Lincoln Ream makes a run down the right-hand side. They elect to not go there. Now they'll move it over. They come all the way to Masalis. Out to Owen Anderson. Anderson on this left-hand side. He's going to the right foot. Now the ball delivered. Nobody there. Clearance not convincing enough, though. Real Monarchs maintain possession. Has some space on the right-hand side. Do they find the only cross? They elect to stay patient. Now comes some pressure, but Real Monarchs able to keep it. And a miscue on the combination, but quickly won back. They turn on that far right side with Silva. It's Silva still. He finds Ream. Now they'll just pass it around the middle of the field, bounce it around a little bit. Antonio Ricalme stepped in. Now they get it across. LaFerth gets a touch. And it's going to be high and out for a goal kick. But the first shot opportunity of the second half. Good pressure from Real Monarchs now have it. Shot taken. Big save by Anchor again. The pressure pays on a miscue pass. It's a big shot, but a bigger right hand from Anchor. And we're going to get a corner kick. In the 50th minute, it's going to be the right-footed outswinger. Real Monarchs coming out looking dangerous in the second half. This one not going to get past the first defender. To the displeasure of the bench, that's the one thing you have to get it past if you're going to take a corner kick. Talk about the importance on capitalizing on set pieces. Can win games that way. It's Isaac Murphy. He comes out to Masalas. Masalas puts it into the middle of the park. Now they can turn with it. That looks to be Antonio Riquelme. Riquelme still with it. Riquelme from distance! They'll say no touch, and it's the crossbar. But Antonio Riquelme was looking for the Sports Center top 10 type goal. Probably inches away from the bottom of the bar and going in. He's gonna want it back. And another mishit pass by a Tacoma defender's out for a throw in for Salt Lake City. Real Monarchs back into play now. They've been the aggressors in the second half. We're through the first 5 minutes. Owen Anderson turns. He's got an opportunity. He takes a shot, but it hits the first defender. They win it back quickly. Real Monarchs go to work. It's Ream on the right-hand side. Ream lays it off. Cross loading. They put it into the box. Nobody home on the back post. It feels like a goal for the Real Monarchs. Has to be loading. And now we're going to see movement from the Tacoma bench. It was a slow first half for both teams. Real Monarchs come out flying to start the second one. But now here comes Tacoma. And it's turned over. Real Monarchs back on the ball. Just going to move it around. Now they switch it. They're looking for Lincoln Ream. Ream's touch gets away from him, but he's able to keep it. And Murphy just going to elect to go backwards. Now they bounce it outside. It's Masalas. Masalas still on it somehow. He finds Riquelme. Riquelme thought he saw the feet of LaFerse. LaFerse took a step too far to the right. To his right, and now it's going to be in the hands of Max Anchor. And we're back in play. Tacoma trying to find Bronick. And he's going to be in an offsides position once again. It's the third or fourth time that I can recall that he's been offsides. This one played up the middle. And there's the whistle for the foul. Zach LaFerse able to draw contact through the back, and it's going to be a set piece opportunity for Real Monarchs. And they'll play short out here to Masalas. Takes his touch forward. Now he finds Anderson. Anderson trying to dance. Eventually finds an outlet. Line breaking pass in the middle of the field. Bounces it out wide. Now the Monarchs have it with some space. little, could have just switched it out here to Masalas. He was wide open. They elect to go short. Riley with it. Isaac Murphy with it. Now they move it around. Now it's Riquelme. Riquelme puts it in the box. Can Riquelme get on it? No. Max Anchor off his line quickly to gather. This portion of the match is brought to you by Zions Bank, the official bank of the Real Monarchs. Tacoma comes to the right side. Now they have it in the central area of the park. They come out wide, get a little combination, and they still have it coming down the right-hand side. Ball into the middle of the box, cleared away. A low-driven cross gets cleared by the first defender. It's a not tell if it's a corner or throw-in. Looks like it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a right-footed outswinger. 10 minutes gone in the second half, and it's still deadlocked at 0. And this one going to be headed out of bounds for a goal kick. So next one for this Real Monarchs team is North Texas on the road. The next one for Tacoma is San Jose on the road. Tacoma wins this goal kick. Now they can come back the other way. They were trying to. Last touch is off of Tacoma. Throw in for Real Monarchs. Back into play now. They switch out of pressure. They'll do it through the back line. Now they're at the long ball. They're looking for Owen Anderson. It's now Anderson on the right foot. Tiptoes his way into the box. Cuts it back onto the left. Drives it across, but it's the first defender. Corner kick coming for Real Monarchs. They were able to break the pressure quickly in the back line, which allowed their center back of what looked to be Aiden Sargis to hit the long ball to Owen Anderson. And Owen Anderson just went to work from there to win the corner. And now the right-footed in-swinger is coming. Looks like one on the front post, everybody else to the middle and back. This one's delivered, skips around, off the first head of the defender, only as far as the first defender for Real Monarchs. Now they're working around. They switch it back to this left-hand side. Riquelme was trying to get the 1-2, and he'll draw the foul. The Tacoma defender can't believe it. Looks like it was called on Mark O'Neill. Well, nonetheless, set piece coming for Real Monarchs. And it's Antonio Riquelme to stand over it, the 18-year-old from the United States. Coach Lowry couldn't talk any more highly of him than he was. And the coach's call talked about him being one of the next ones. A right-footed free kick awaits. He delivers. And they get on the end of it! Real Monarchs open the scoring! On a set-piece delivery from Antonio Riquelme. It was beautiful. A great ball to the back post. And they couldn't want it anymore. Who else but Felix Ewald? the 22-year-old. He's freed from desire. And we're back underway. And the kids have the lead over Tacoma. Real Monarchs haven't won a game in August, and they got a 1-0 lead with half an hour left at home. They can still make the playoffs. They said it was going to be hard. But look, they got a 1-0 lead. Can they hold on to a lead? 30 minutes remaining. Do they have a second one in them? They're going to go straight back to work. It's Isaac Murphy. Owen Anderson once again on the right foot. Takes a shot, blocked by the defender. Still in the box. Real Monarchs have it. It's out to Masalas. She's gonna move it around now. And it's out for a Real Monarchs throw-in. Throw-in. It's turned over, but quickly won back by LaFerth. LaFerth draws the foul. A little bit of work from LaFerth, and he just gets hacked at the end of that one.
Substitution for Tacoma. Leaving the match, number 63, Brian Cisneros Tafala, and number 42, Rafael Juregi. Entering the match,
Looks like
number 55,
two substitutions
Jared
coming.
Rios, and number 59, Matthew Christopher Bell.
Looks like number 55 of Jared Rios and number 63, number 59 of Matthew Christopher Bell will check in. This one delivered, and it's into the hands of Anchor. Tafala will step off for Jared Rios. Well, Monarchs gonna have to break some pressure now. Mark O'Neill with the yellow card as well in there. And Aurigi also steps off. Now Tacoma able to go back in possession. Seeing what they can create now. Can they find an equalizer in this one? Here comes Bell. And there's going to be a foul again. This one might get chippy here down the back stretch. As we get near the 65th minute, you can see the frustration in this Tacoma side. Just haven't been able to create much at all, if any. And Real Monarchs have just brought it to them in the second half. Referee signals for play to restart. They're going to have to go long on this one. They're going to look for the speedster of Lincoln Ream. And it's headed back to the feet of Anchor. This one hit long. Good little combination. Can he get on the end of it? Gaffney not able to get there. And now the referee says no foul. Gaffney puts the ball across the box. Bell's there with nobody. And it's a big save. Max Kervit saved again. Goal kick loading. How does Tacoma not score here? Bell all alone. All he had to do was put it on frame. A big save by Kirkfleet. And then the second effort is just all wrong. He squandered it. And it's back in play with Tacoma. Now it's one back by the Monarchs. Real Monarchs have it. They combine through. It's LaFerth. It might be 2v4, but they get it over to Lincoln Ream. 25 minutes left in Salt Lake City. Is there an equalizer in score? Or can Real Monarchs hold on and win? Or could they find a silencer of a second goal? Here comes Tacoma, it's Bronick, and it's cleared away. This portion of tonight's match is presented by Intermountain Health, the power of wheat. The throw-in's back in play. This Real Monarchs team just seems to have what we call belief. They have the belief that they can win. And a free kick called. Foul coming out. Probably the biggest show in soccer of Ted Lasso preaches that. Can you believe that you can win on any night? So far they have. Referee looks like they're going to change the direction of the foul. Might be a foul coming in. It's actually going to be a foul against Real Monarchs, so it's going to be set piece Tacoma. '67th minute. Ball delivered. Kirkfleet off his line. He gets it. It's bouncing around. And somehow gets to the hands of Kirkfleet. This ball's delivered. Kirkfleet not convincingly to come off his line there to gather it. And it almost cost him. This one driven long by Real Monarchs. And that's going to be out for Real Monarchs throw-in. Lincoln Ream takes the long throw-in. Now they're trying to bounce it around. And able to keep possession is Real Monarchs. They're going to go all the way back to the feet of the keeper. They came out with all the momentum in the world in the second half. Owen Anderson able to keep possession. Now he's driving. Referee says play on. They find Lincoln Ream. Ream's in the box. Tries to put a cross, and it's cleared away. Throw in coming. Referee's trying to speed back up the play. No Monarchs player was really in a rush to get over there. It's Silva. Silva dances to the goal line. And throw-in coming again. Silva with it. He comes to the corner. Might be a little early for this. And it's out for a Tacoma throw-in. And this portion of tonight's match is presented by America First, the official credit union of Real Salt Lake. America First has game-changing solutions for every financial need. So join the winning team today at americafirst.com. And it's right back to the feet of the Real Monarchs. 70th minute. The kids have a 1-0 lead. Masala's just going to drop it back to the feet of Kirkfleet. And now we'll get the whistle. Too much of the pleasure of the bench. This portion of tonight's match is presented by America First, the official credit union of Real Salt Lake. America First has game-changing solutions for every financial need. So join the winning team today at americafirst.com. 71st minute, 1-0 in Salt Lake City, Utah. Masalis with it on the left side. He finds Owen Anderson. And they're just going to move the ball around. Pressure from Tacoma coming. It's there now. They're in the corner. Can they break free? Hold your breath moment right there, but now they're out of the pressure. Owen Anderson on the left side. Collected a little contact. Referee says no, not enough. Masalis now with it on the left side. Beats the first defender. Leaves it for Owen Anderson, who turns. He's like to go 1v1 multiple times. He's not going to win on that occasion. And it's into possession for Tacoma. They've been patient all night, but at some point you're going to have to go. You're down a goal on the road against a team that seems to be flying since the end of the first half. Good little touch by Gaffney. And it's turned over on the pass to Lincoln Ream. Ewalt with it. Now he was trying to find Lefert. Was unable to do so. And we got a player down. Looks like we got a sub up anyways. I'm going to guess that Leonel DeJario is going to be coming in for Lefert. As they're going to use this opportunity to get some waters and work on their tactics is what SLC is going to do. Tacoma's going to gather around Lefert in the middle of the field to receive water.
Monarchs
Lionel DeJario, he's going to come in for the man down.
Zach Lifford.
Zach Lefert, night is over. By the time he probably gets off the field, we'll have 15 minutes of regular time left, plus however much stoppage time the center official deems is needed. If If Tacoma can find an equalizer, it could send it to
Entering the match
pins.
number 50, Lionel DeGiro.
DeGiro in. He's got 10 appearances, so make it 11 now, and just 1 goal, no assist on the season. As both teams have used their first substitution window. And we're back into play here in Salt Lake City. 75th minute, 1-0 for Real Monarchs. Ball hit long for a switch to the left side. That touch gonna get away from Cody Phoenix, and it's out for a throw-in. Immediate pressure from Mark Bronick. And SLC is gonna turn it over. Now Tacoma will switch sides of the attack. Gaffney with it, he lays it off. Now they work it around. Ball switch to the back post. Phoenix not able to get a touch on it. And it's out for a goal kick. And we're back in play off the goal kick. Immediate pressure. Ream flicks on. This one's popped up in the air now. And now we'll see the foul. So far, Felix Ewald, the difference maker. He has the goal. It was a beautiful free kick from Antonio Ricalme. When you talk to Tacoma's coach, you talk about balancing winning and development, and he said, look, winning's part of the development. You got to learn how to win if you want to get to the next level. And there's a foul. The Monarchs might have an opportunity to take their 13th win in club history against Tacoma. A little cut there from Ricalme to maintain the ball. Now they're able to drop it back in possession. It's Masalas with it on the left side. Now they'll switch the sides of attack, and it's going to go right to the feet of Phoenix for Tacoma. And he'll go back to the feet of Max Anchor. Ball on the right side with Tacoma. Edison Curley drops out to the wing. They'll hold it up for now with the center backs. 78th minute, here comes Edison Carley. Taps it into the corner and it's intercepted. Final touch is off Tacoma. SLC throwing. Neither team gone deep into their bench yet, but subs coming from the Tacoma side. This one back in play, and the bench able to help get the foul called again. Still just waiting for play to restart. And now it has. SLC will go long. And it's just out of the reach of Owen Anderson. Now we'll get that substitution that Tacoma had lined up. Looks like 99 of Landon Lucero will come in for Danny Robles.
For Defiance. Leaving the match, number 34, Daniel Robles. Entering the match, number 99, Landon Lucero.
Lucero into the match. He's going to have 10 minutes to see what type of impact he can make in regular time. It's intercepted by SLC. Here comes Real Monarchs. It's Raquelme. Referee will say no. Now Tacoma can come the other way. And just good little pieces of passing there from Tacoma to break pressure. Now they put it into the corner. Too far for Phoenix on that far side. 10 minutes to play. Is there late drama in store in Salt Lake City, Utah? Or is the home team going to hold on and keep their playoff aspirations alive as it dwindles away? They can switch the sides of the field. They got Anderson with space. Pressure coming quickly. Hit the brakes and he went flying right by. Now they switch it and play again. On the far right side with it now is Real Monarchs. Turned over for a split second. You thought it was going to be. Able to maintain for now, though, is the Real Monarchs. Isaac Murphy turns. He got stepped on there on that turn, and that one's going to sting for a moment. Nine minutes and counting. Don't see much stoppage time in the second half either. Maybe a minute or two for these stoppages on fouls and the injury. And we're back in play. Ruben Masalas gets it on the left side. He clips it long. Able to get a player on it. They cut it onto the right foot. Shot taken, and it's high. Over the top of the bar and out for a corner kick, signals the referee. And Raquelme will make his way over to take it. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. Real Monarchs going to take their time to get over to take it. This could add to the stoppage time. So the outswinger coming. It's delivered back post headed, and it's the second one. Felix Awalt with the brace.
Goal!
Gets them both done with his forehead. And Salt Lake City is going to find a win at home is what it's looking like. Raquelme with 2 assists. Felix Ewald with 2 goals. And it's 2-0. Tacoma can't believe it. 84th minute, and it's 2-0 in Salt Lake City.
Monarchs goal scored by number 47, Felix Ewald.
Ewald has 2 goals on the night. He had 2 goals on the season. Give him 7 goal contributions now. And he's playing as a center back. Surely they can see it out from here. And it looks like Mark Bronick's going to take that one to the dome, and they're going to have to bring on the medical staff. We'll wait the restart now. Should be a drop ball with whoever the referee said had possession. At the moment, they blew it dead. And we're back underway. Tacoma's going to have 2 goals in 5 minutes if they want to try to force PKs. Daphne in the corner with it. Referee says foul. Tacoma's going to appeal for inside the box, as any player would. Referee's not going to give in to that one. Free kick just on the edge of the box coming for Tacoma. It's now or never. You're in the 86th minute. There's not going to be that much of stoppage time. There's been no hydration breaks, so you know there's not going to be probably any more than 3 minutes. Real Monarchs going to get their wall set. Max Kervik commands the box. And Edison Curley stands over it with 4 goals, 3 assists on the season. It would take a Tony Kroos-like curve to score from this angle if he goes for goal. And he does, and he gets it wrong. Opportunity might have been wasted for Tacoma as we enter the 87th minute. What a night it's been for the duo of Antonio Ricalme and Felix Ewald. Both of them, Ewald with 2 goals, Ricalme with 2 assists, both coming off set pieces. Now here comes SLC again. They try to chip the keeper, and he gets it just high. Max Anchor almost caught off his line. 2 substitutions coming. Looks like Kellen Pohl and Chance Cowell will check in.
Substitution for the Monarchs. Leaving the match, number 46, Isaac Murphy, and number 45,
Kellen
Nicholas
Pohl
Silva.
in.
Entering the match, number 51, Kellen Pohl,
That'll take off
and
Nicholas
number 44,
Silva.
Chance Cowell.
And then 44, Chance Cowell will come in as well. And it's back in play. Here comes SLC again. They have a third one. Shot taken, they do! 3 goals to 0. Down goes Tacoma. Defiance in Salt Lake City. Lionel Machario splits the legs of the keeper.
My lover's got no money, he's got a strong belief. My lover's got no power, he's got a strong belief. My lover's got no fame, he's got a strong belief. My lover's got
Well, that should do it. The final nail on the coffin.
people just want more.
And the Monarchs are going to find their first win in what's felt like an eternity. And you can't say Mark Lowry can't be any happier on the sideline.
Monarchs goal scored
They've
by
stunned
number
Tacoma
50,
Defiance. They said it was going to be
Lionel
hard for Defiance to
DeGiro.
win on the road, but you didn't think it was going to be this hard. 3-0 for Salt Lake City. Real Monarchs just going to move it around. Tacoma's going to have a little bit of stoppage time. It's Bronick in the middle of the box. He lays it off. Bell with it. Bell takes a shot. Saved by the defender. And a little bit of skill. Now comes Real Monarchs. Good challenge there in the middle of the field. And it's out for a Real Monarchs throw-in. Well, the final word from the fourth official on stoppage time. 3 to 4 minutes is probably what we're looking at after some stimulation and some medical treatment in these substitutions. Looks like another player's down on the pitch. And it looks like Raquelme will take a seat. Not see who came on. Throw-in taken long.
Substitutions for the Monarchs leaving the match, number 38 and number 30. Entering the match, number
Raquelme
48,
and Anderson leave.
Ryan Hashimoto, and number 35, Diego Rosil.
Bersil and Hashimoto step
4
in.
minutes added to the match. 4 minutes.
It's going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time. A minute of that already gone. So Raquelme will step off after 2 assists through 90 minutes of work. Diego Rosero will check in just to close things out. Owen Anderson put the work in on the left side, and Hashimoto will come in to close it out for him. 2 minutes now gone of stoppage time. Early ball in. Can Bronick get ahead on it? He does, but it's over. It goes over the bar, and they remain scoreless. Kirkfleet just going to send this one long. Wants nothing to do with it in their defensive half. One back by Tacoma Defiance. Do they have one in them? It might be a consolation prize at this point, but do they have it? 93rd minute. Desperation time long gone for them. Referee says no. And Real Monarchs just clear it away. 1 minute left. That's all that they got to hold on to. It's a 3-0 lead. Looking like a 3-0 home win for the Real Monarchs. And cleared away again. Waiting the whistle is Real Monarchs. This one's going to roll out. It could be a clean sheet. Keeper gonna take his time on the goal kick again is Kirkfleet. That one sent high into the air. Now here comes Salt Lake. They put it into the middle of the box. It's cleared away. 20 seconds left. And it comes off a Tacoma Defiance player, and it's going to be a throw in Real Monarchs. And you got to think that might be the last action. We're in the 94th minute. We've hit the minimum. And now a foul coming out will be called. We're at the discretion of the center referee now. We're past the minimum of stoppage time. Here comes Tacoma on the left side. Now they'll switch it into the middle of the park. has it outside. Early cross delivered, headed away for a corner. We're past stoppage time, it's 3-0. This one's over. Just awaiting the whistle from center referee Monroy. And there it is. Real Monarchs are gonna grab a win in the month of August. They're gonna do it at home. That's a 3-goal victory. Ewald at 2.
That concludes tonight's
DeJario
match
at
with the
the
final
third
score,
one.
Tacoma, no score. Your Real
And that will
Monarchs
take
3.
us to tonight's man of the match. Who else but Felix Ewald of Real Monarchs? He had 2 goals. He does it the way by header on both offset pieces. Sorry, the first one came off his foot. But a brace, a goal in the 59th minute, a goal in the 83rd. They both come off the assist of Antonio Riquelme, but the center back gets it done, finding his goal contributions of number 7 on the season. This one's the header. Just nothing the keeper could do. He loses his mark and heads it home. The Real Monarch, they were desperate for a result. They came off 4 straight away losses, and they find 3 points at home. Those 3 points, much needed. They got North Texas coming up next. For Tacoma, they're going to go home, no points, but they go on the road to play San Jose 2. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Jacob Adams. Once again, our final score, Real Monarchs 3, Tacoma Defiance 0. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. Good night from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Major League Soccer.